record this and to record everything. Apparently, you were masturbating while on the phone with Savannah. What, are you hopped up on mushrooms now? Or did you get this stuff from Siamana and Chris? Are you having an episode?
You're having an episode.
I appreciate the revelation, though.
You're having
At least I don't have to talk to her. I don't have episodes, Joseph. I'm not schizophrenic.
You are schizophrenic, Heather.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy your time with Savannah. I hope her floppy pussy was worth it.
Worth what? Your behavior can't get any worse than it is. What do you mean? Worth what?
I hope it's worth it. I hope it's worth everything.
Worth what? You have nothing to offer me. You're an obstacle. Okay. You're a challenge. You're
okay. Well, good.
You're a competitor.
Yeah, I haven't been challenging yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Haven't been challenging yet.
Okay. Me not seeing my children is all the challenge I need.
Joseph, there's an order of protection.
There's not an order of protection. There's not an order of protection. You're a liar.
So I just got an attorney to get it removed for no reason? Because there's not an order of protection? Make it make sense.
There's paperwork that you filed, and you have to fix the paperwork. It's administrative. That's all that it is. It's administrative.
It isn't, though. It was signed off by a judge.
It is. But it's administrative, Heather.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing changes with you.
It's not legal. It's not a legal order. It's not a constitutional order.
It actually is a legal order.
It's not a constitutional. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not.
But either way, I appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much.
No, you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate Savannah.
Couldn't have a simple conversation, and regardless.
I'm not having any more conversations with you at all. This will be the last one.
You are going to have a conversation one way or another. You are. Because I need to know what you plan to do when I sell the house.
Well, you live in a hotel, so.
I don't. I bought a house, Heather.
Okay, prove it. Prove that you bought a house.
I don't have to prove anything to you because you're a thief and a liar. You were in my accounts.
Then don't prove that you bought a house. Then I will prove that you don't have any proof that the kids have anywhere to live. So okay, cool. Anyways, go jack off to Savannah. I got a day to start with my children. Go jack off with Savannah.
Good day to you.
Grand Rising.
Sublime Rising.
Yeah, Heather called and like the screamed and bitched to me, and then called me a whore. Said she read like the message and I said I didn't orgasm. Blah blah
I don't know where she's getting this from. I don't even know that you sent a message like that.
Yeah, he must have read the message. She saw the message that I sent you where I was like I didn't orgasm or whatever, but like you helped me breathe. Like here's the thing is like I literally thought you were the devil, right? And I thought you were crazy. And I wanted nothing to do with you. And Heather was telling me to block you and everything. But that night, the night that that we started to reconnect, that's when I had like an extreme supernatural experience. And I had an extreme supernatural experience. That was the blind house, and I started my 4-day fast. And I was visited by a remote viewer there. And that was only a few days before Brianna, brought me out of there. But after I had done that healing on Marlo and Ian, and then I felt really sick, and then I was in the bathtub. You texted me right when I was going through it. Somehow you knew what I was experiencing, and if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been able to I don't know, and walk through that a little bit. I needed a friend, and it was 3, 4 in the morning, and you were the only one up or aware of what I was going through. It's just hold on. Heather's messages to me. Yeah, she called me, said I put a wedge between the wife and husband.
If you're aware of the interaction, that I'm recording and posting online all day long, right? There's no one getting in between us except her.
Except her, right?
She's trying to destroy me. She's trying to torture me. She's using the kids as a weapon.
Yeah, I know.
She's trying to isolate me from anyone who will show me any compassion.
And that's what I feel bad about, right? For me to block you and listen, I talked to Heather the past 2 years, and then talked to you the past 2 years because I didn't like the way you spoke to me. Every time you're on the phone, you would say crazy shit about, my abortion and the tree, and I'm just like, dude, I don't have time for this. I'm trying to be present. Whatever, everything's perfect. But, I wanted nothing to do with you for 2 years. But then as I'm seeing what you're posting, because part of me is listen, I know you have a family, and I care about your kids, and I care about the family unit. I will always care about the family unit. That's what I advocated for while I lived there, and while I witnessed what I witnessed with Brianna. That's what I've been advocating for since I've been away. That's all I pray for, is that the family will be restored. If it's divine will, if it's God, that's not my choice to make, but I'm just an advocate for love. And if I'm an advocate for love, that means I don't deny anybody. 333 on the call. That means I don't deny anybody. Even you who bothers me, and well, you don't annoy me anymore now, but or as of recently, but do you know what I mean? You're not saying lies to me and provoking me in what I believe intentionally, also due to the work that you're doing. So, you called me that night, and I was like, dude, I'm not. And then I was like, I'm gonna mock him. I'm gonna dish it back. So I called you, and I started dishing it back, and we started laughing and talking, and it just felt like, oh my gosh, okay. And then I told you some things I'd experienced, and then it was beautiful to witness you cry and kind of dance, because you felt like someone saw you, right? You felt like was in your corner. I'm like, yeah, I've definitely experienced this. And you're like, I'm just so happy one person, can agree with me, and that's love. It's just kindness. So I just woke up, and I can't believe Heather called me and just screamed at me like that, and called me a whore. Yeah, called me a snake. Don't ever contact me again, you fucking whore. Don't ever contact me again. You're a whore. You're a snake. I'm a lion. Brianna was right about you. I was like, if anything, Heather, I wanted you. I was like, fucking, I'm not even good. Women really like that. But I was like, you know nothing. She's not curious. She's not curious about my experience or my pain or what I went through, or how you were the only one that kind of helped me connect to my breath and connect to not being shamed. You know, she read the message. I was like, he was watching the porno of you guys, and I was breathing, and she's like, wasn't your breathing like this? I'm like, he was listening to you breathe like that. I don't know. Whatever.
She sent EMS up to the hotel I'm at.
Yeah. I was like, I still love you. I said, if you are to hear the truth and not create stories in your mind, I said, I meant to say, if you want to hear the truth and not create stories in your mind, reach out. I said, but I am not worthy of your wrath. It's a joke. I died for you and your children. I'm not sexually attracted to Joseph. It never happened. And and I was like, he's probably sad about that, but he cares about me like a father or mother would.
I'm not sad about that. What are you talking about?
Okay, you're right.
Do you not? Are you not witnessing everything that's going on? Do you not think that it's not all absolutely? You're watching a dance. You're watching a symphony.
It is a dance, and I'm like, I don't know. I just love you guys. Like, I don't know. And I told her, I was like, you told me to imagine you while I was like literally paralyzed with pain. I said that helped me, and I heard your sex noises, lol, and your breathing, and it helped me calm down. I said my body was so tense, and I bled out my nose like 11 from Stranger Things. I said Joseph somehow knew when I was being contacted by extraterrestrials. I was dying about them. I said I hadn't talked to him at all. I had blocked him on every single number. But then when I had this experience, I got called by another number of his at like 4 a.m. And I was like, but he knew what was happening. He fucking knew. And he helped me jump timelines just like I did when I survived the boat crash. I said, I fucking love you, Heather. I was like, for sure, call me a whore. I've never had sex with a man that has a child. I mean, and no judgment, you know? But I haven't had sex with anyone in over 6 months. Never watched porn. So, I don't know. I'm not here to put a wedge at all. Like, literally. I was happy if y'all didn't talk to me at all ever again. You guys were, you know, looking beautiful like you did in Florida. I have to go to my friend's house. Bye, my name.
I'm going.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, it's okay. Does the audio sound okay?
Yes.
Okay, it might change. So, I gotta get some more mushrooms, but I've been having a small amount every day ever since that experience, honestly. Just a small amount. And it's helped. It's helped with the pain. It's helped with the fascia. It's helped with that area. Cool. Kind of looks like my gold one.
It's just a nose clip. It's just like a swimming for swimming.
Yeah. I know. I made like a gold one that just looks cool. That's it. Love you.
Love you.
How are you?
I'm good. Beyond good.
Is Jhyra out of the house?
Yes. And none of that was communicated to me. Well, the status, going, coming, all that. Look, I'm going to take a picture. Say cheese. I'm sending it to you.
And you can send it to Heather. Tell her I love her. I'm not trying to create a wedge. If anything, I've always wanted the family together. And the visions I had when I was at your house, like when I was living there, was just always that. Well, one, I loved you all, but that like Brianna was causing toxicity because of just it just wasn't fluid.
And I would tell her, Now it's Heather. So this is what my plan is, right?
Yeah.
Because Jhyra was beefing with you, didn't show any respect,
Yeah,
and
and I don't even
hold on one
understand
second, one second. She's not showing any respect to you, to me, and you asked. You were very kind. You said you wanted to come see the kids and stuff, right? This was a deal that we had already had with Heather included. She already agreed to that. She was already cool with that. What happened?
she said in the messages, she was like, you could be the stepmom. And I was like, why would she choose me as the stepmom over Jhyra? Someone,
Well, so Jhyra's a pedo anyway. But so Jhyra, now that spirit is out of the house, the children are free. Like
Yeah.
they're on the line, and they're like invigorated. They're loving life. They're excited. They're enjoying themselves. And
It's so interesting, the mirror. Can I say this? Like, with why I think our families are so tied and why soul family feels is because, like, when I first was living there, I thought my ex stepdad. Like when I met Jhyra and Rihanna was living, like I didn't know the whole situation. I moved there, and then all of a sudden I felt like he was extra defensive about this thing with Jhyra. Rihanna was saying things to me, and you felt like you had to like tell the truth, right? Because stories were being told to
yes.
me. I didn't know the full story. But for me and my perspective and everything I was
And do
seeing
you
was
see
how
the power of that? Do you see how powerful? So and that was what I
this
wanted.
is important because like in my reality, right?
Well,
I
that's what I wanted
felt
Vanessa
like
to witness.
and Vanessa was it's her story to tell, but she was abused by a grandpa and
No,
she's
no, no,
like
don't tell her story, please.
okay, I won't tell her story.
I'm just saying that's why she was in the group, because
Yeah.
I wanted a clean slate, and with that clean slate, I let her receive whatever anyone wanted to give her,
And you know what's interesting is
unsolicited.
Vanessa's been my friend for over 5 years, and I've told her everything from my friend perspective. Like I even told her when you and I reconnected again, like this past week. I told her about you saying like they stole your mushrooms from the hotel, and she's like, they freaking got his shit. Like she's tapped in. She's real as hell, and but yeah, what's interesting is like when I lived in the house and like all of a sudden I didn't know the whole situation when I moved in. I didn't understand the situation with Rihanna. I didn't understand the situation with Heather. I really didn't know what I was moving into. I was just leaving my grandpa's house and I was healing from the abortion and being kicked out of school, right? And I just needed safety. I just wanted safety and a safe place to rest my head and a community that loved me. Really, like I was just like anyone that will have me, see my gifts and house me, I'm grateful for. But I didn't really know what I was walking into, and then when things started with Jhyra, Rihanna started saying things like about the stepdaughter and Heather this, Heather that, and I felt like we were super defensive and showing me the videos, and I was like, I don't really know all this. I initially thought the mirror was you were like my ex stepdad and you had abused your stepdaughter like he did me. Because my biological father never touched any of his actual children, but I was the one that received that abuse. And I was innocent. But in all actuality, it's the exact flipped mirror I feel with your family. Like, like Heather was actually a great mom that I didn't have, and that you were actually a good dad who didn't abuse. And it's interesting because like I always treated my younger children, like my younger siblings with respect. Like of course my little brother I like to treat him with less whenever I was that I heard things happen to him. But like I was so respectful of my mom and your mom. And then because I was Jhyra, that's completely exact opposite of me. You know? It's almost like the exact flip mirror of what I went through, of who I went through. I don't know, it's interesting.
Well, so just like Vanessa, you got to see the real Jhyra, and
Yeah,
just
I don't even understand why she attacks me at all. Because I've
well,
always
so whatever.
told
Let me
her
clarify what I just said. Just like Vanessa got to see the real Heather, you got to see the real Jhyra, and you gave them a blank slate. And Vanessa said, "I love Heather." Doesn't even know her. She didn't
yeah,
take sides, but she did say, "I love Joseph," right?
yeah,
So she did take sides, and she showed the love. She showed the love, and she still received disrespect. Still received disrespect.
yeah.
Unsolicited, unprovoked,
That's how
undeserved.
I felt about Heather
she's a narcissist and she needs to be a victim. She needs to paint the characters around her as enemies so that she can feel good about what she's doing, which is wrong. Separating me from my children is wrong.
I agree.
Keeping my children around pedophiles. I don't care if you want to give her a clean slate. Do it at a house that you pay for, at a job that you work, and then you do that. Don't do it at my house.
Why did they move in there? Like, why?
It wasn't moving in. It was just to watch the cats while Heather came to Colorado.
Oh.
And so it wasn't just when she came to Colorado. It's when we were in Florida. We've been together on the road together for, I don't know, 3 months now. Together. And so our address.
So you were okay with Jhyra being there during that time, or?
She wasn't there with the kids. She was there for the cats. The kids were with us.
Oh, okay.
The kids
And
were
I
with
just
us.
said, I will never have a threesome. I'm attracted to trustworthy women.
So nobody wants to have a threesome with Heather. She's disgusting.
She said the woman I'm talking to would never do what you did. LOL.
Heather's disgusting. Her attitude. She's a beautiful woman, but her attitude is pure filth. Her decision making is pure filth and hatred. What she did to Vanessa is an indicator of who she is. How you do anything is how you do everything. She came in talking about I can have Vanessa, or Vanessa can have me, and
Yeah,
and that could have been my aunt. It could have been my aunt. That was so disrespectful.
Yeah.
It was disrespectful of both of us and everybody in the group.
I said, LOL, trust me, I don't want a threesome with y'all, too much drama, and I've never been with a woman. Literally. She said you'll always be single talking to married or taken men. As Joseph called you, you're a pimp and a dumb whore. Big ass bitch.
But I'm the one on the phone with you.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
So I proved that you can drink. I just rinsed out the rest with another fresh lemonade, so it's just some watered down stuff. But I've proven that there's not a limit. It doesn't make you act crazy. But if you're around people that are negative, you may do something crazy, right? You may. But not if you're by yourself and you're able to maintain your positive energy. Like I've been able to do.
Yeah.
So I assume like the sheriffs are here, they're like recording, and they're waiting to hear like something crazy, you know, like if I was yelling or something like that, and then be like, he needs to go to the hospital because she called the sheriff and a paramedic, the EMS. But I'm on live and I'm showing that an extraterrestrial is made for holy sacraments. This is for the public. This is for the world.
Yeah, I definitely.
I'm so
I'm my
beautiful.
friend in Colombia that's looking for the virology. And yeah, please know I love you very purely. I want nothing.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking to somebody else. I'm just looking at myself. I'm like, my God, this is a beautiful God. What a beautiful God this is.
You are a beautiful God.
But Jess, I don't need any disclaimers. I don't need any disclaimers. Thank you.
Yeah. You just get it.
I get it.
Yeah, which is great. I'm very happy to be in this space with you.
You have to show your mettle. You showed your mettle.
Yeah, I've done a lot of work to where I'm at internally.
Even and so even when you didn't agree, even when you resisted, you still stayed humble enough to be in a receptive mode. Not the whole time. Not the whole time. Not the whole time. When you block people, that means you're not in receptive mode, right? You're
I
scared.
agree with that.
You're scared of the messages. You're trying to block the messages, and that's what Heather's doing, right? She doesn't want the messages. Her and Jhyra kept getting out of the group. Why? Why? She did what the randoms do. The random people that I put in, they're not actually random. They're people who get the opportunity to know what the truth is. You get an opportunity to step outside of the illusion before you get destroyed. And everybody's getting destroyed by the sun. I promise. I promise. Well, it's not. It's just like I said, Vanessa was going to do to me. It doesn't have to be painful. If she becomes the star that she's, the sun that she needs to be, when she shines her light on me, it will burn all of my darkness and leave nothing but purity, or what she can do, and then you'll have to do the same. Others will have to do the same until we're all back into our heavenly form. Did you see my video with the wings?
You blocked me on most things. Like
You weren't ready.
Yeah.
You weren't ready. Let me unblock you.
I wasn't ready. What do you mean I wasn't ready?
You weren't ready. You were still in gossip mode. You're still in wanting to hurt people mode, just like it was unconsciously.
Okay,
right?
real talk. Let's talk about this.
It's unconsciously. It's unconscious. It's unconscious. I'm not saying that you did it intentionally. I said it was unconscious. So things that you said to Heather were hurtful to her. Certain things where you should just keep to yourself because people they're not mentally stable enough to handle it. So when you talked about our conversation, she carries too much envy, jealousy, and hatred to be able to talk, to know that when she gets off the phone with me and being all nasty, being all hate that there's anybody else who would be compassionate to me. She's not ready for that mentally. And so when you let her know that, hey, you're there for me, it just makes her so angry. It burns her up so bad. She wants me to be in so much pain. She wants me to be lonely. She wants me to be by myself.
And that's not love.
It's
for
not.
anyone.
It's
towards
not.
anyone. Towards any human being. That's not love.
Towards any human being. Absolutely correct.
Like, it doesn't matter who it is.
But she wants me to give Jhyra a chance, and Jhyra accused me of rape. And Jhyra confessed that she lied, right? So she wants me to give her